You might have heard people say that quantum computers could break Bitcoin. And that does sound scary, but here's the good news. Quantum computers aren't even close to being strong enough to do that. In this video, I'll explain how Bitcoin stays safe, why quantum computers aren't a real threat yet, and how Bitcoin can change if it ever needs to. I'll keep it as simple as I can and break it down. Bitcoin uses two important tools to keep your money secure. The first one is called ECDSA, or Elliptic Curve Digital Signature Algorithm. You don't need to remember the name, just know that it protects private keys and it makes sure that only the owner can spend their Bitcoin. The second tool is called SHA-256, which is like a lock that keeps Bitcoin's data safe, and it powers the mining process. So why do people worry about quantum computers? Well, some experts say that a powerful quantum computer could find ways to guess private keys or unlock the SHA-256 lock. But here's the thing, we're nowhere near that point. Quantum computers are still too weak to be a threat to Bitcoin. So let's talk about how far off we are. Right now, quantum computers are in their early stages, kind of like computers from the 1950s. To break Bitcoin security in about an hour, you need a computer with 317 million qubits. Now, qubits are like tiny units of quantum computing power. Today, the most powerful quantum computer, Google's Willow, has just around 100 qubits. That's not even close. Also, some experts like physicist Sabine Hossenfelder says we're about 1 million qubits away from even starting to use quantum computers for big jobs. And to break the code that keeps Bitcoin safe, you would need around 13 million qubits. Even if quantum computers improve quickly, it could take decades before they get powerful enough to cause problems for Bitcoin. To give you an idea, there's something called Moore's Law, which says that computer power doubles every couple of years. If that's true, we still have a long time before quantum computers are a real threat. Even if quantum computers do get strong enough one day, Bitcoin has built-in protections to keep it safe. First, your public key, which could be attacked, is only visible when you spend your coins. As long as you don't reuse addresses, your Bitcoin stays safe. Second, Bitcoin addresses are made using something called hashing, which hides your public key. This adds an extra layer of protection. Even a quantum computer would struggle to get through that. And third, Bitcoin's system adjusts itself to stay secure. Every time 2016 blocks are mined, the network makes mining harder or easier to keep block times at around 10 minutes. If a quantum computer tried to mine too quickly, the system would adjust to slow things back down. As a further reference, that adjustment happens roughly every 2 weeks. So even if quantum computers suddenly become super powerful, which they won't, Bitcoin's design makes it really hard for attackers to succeed. Now, one of the coolest things about Bitcoin is that it can change when it needs to. If quantum computers ever became strong enough to be a problem, Bitcoin could upgrade its security. In fact, the person who created Bitcoin, Satoshi Nakamoto, talked about this back in 2010. They said that if a security tool started to break down, the network could switch to a new one. For example, Bitcoin could move from SHA-256 to a stronger algorithm like SHA-512, or even a new kind of security that's built to resist quantum computers. Bitcoin's decentralized community, the people who use and improve the network, would work together to make that happen. Developers are already thinking about solutions like a proposal called Qubit that would make Bitcoin even safer. So the bottom line, Bitcoin has the tools and the community it needs to upgrade and stay secure no matter what happens. Now here's something to keep in mind. Quantum computers aren't just a problem for Bitcoin. They could threaten all kinds of security systems, like the ones banks use to protect your money, or the encryption that keeps your internet safe. Because of this, governments, companies, and researchers are already working on new ways to protect data from quantum attacks. There's a lot of people that have skin in the game that want to protect against that. But here's why Bitcoin has an edge. It's decentralized, which means no single company or government controls it. If quantum computers become a threat, Bitcoin's community could adapt quickly. Compare that to a big bank, which might take years to upgrade its entire system. So, what does this all mean? Quantum computing is still in its early days, and the technology needed to break Bitcoin's security is likely decades away. In the meantime, Bitcoin's strong security, ability to adapt, and decentralized community means it can handle challenges that come its way. Don't let the fear of quantum computers shake your confidence. Bitcoin was built to evolve, and as technology advances, so will Bitcoin. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. Stay informed, stay confident, and I'll see you next time.